Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And hello if you're on the recording as well. Just a quick intro for anyone that is new to the membership or is listening to the preview of this. We are here at the Beauty Thread, which is the membership part of Story and Thread on Substack. And really, it is intended to be a soft place to land, which I'm finding that more and more that I need. I feel like everything feels quite full around me in this chapter and taking on more work and things like that. And so actually carving out a space that feels a bit softer, that feels like time for a um, specific task that doesn't mean that I'm pulled in other directions. So to have some time and space and hopefully some relative quietude, just to reconnect with ourselves, with the work or creativity that's on our hearts, and also to tune into where we're at within the seasons and the world around us as well. So yeah, as I mentioned, I feel like September, I felt like I really needed this sort of softer September, which has become into a larger theme generally. But summer for me felt really full on in a lovely way, but I felt very much scattered when we got to September and not really ready for kind of new starts, new term. I was quite ready for my children to go back to school and nursery, but I was feeling not ready in myself for kind of things in my mind I thought I might be ready to launch and stuff like that. But September, I felt like I really needed to return to myself. And I feel like I did have that, even though it was quite busy in terms of worky stuff. But it did feel like there was some quietude. I wasn't kind of, when you're with children or caring for others all the time, very often our needs are kind of lower. I guess we're quiet, though our needs are less loud than well, certainly of my children anyway. They make their needs very well known. So I feel like I did have that time to kind of come back to myself. And I feel very grateful that the work that I'm doing, it's all work that I want to be doing. And I feel like when I'm in it, I'm fully in it. And then when I'm with my children, I'm fully with them as well, which is great. But it just means that there's not that much space in between all of it. So having spaces like this, hopefully, I don't know if you feel you need to just to come back to ourselves and have that time and space to just to be really. And I've been looking also to beyond the window, and it's amazing. There's kind of a silver birch that's straight ahead of me, and it's almost like every day there's just a couple more yellow leaves, and it feels very gradual, very beautiful, and and I just love that there really seems to be no rush. It's just sort of transforming in front of my eyes, but very, very gradually. And I'm kind of really enjoying the beauty in that and softening to change being inevitable, it being really needed. Um, and it doesn't need to be like um, that we can kind of just ground into the fact that it is a continual process, that we are in a cycle all of the time, and that change doesn't need to necessarily feel unstable, but actually that it's part of who we are and part of our, the wider world that we're within as well. And I think also starting the days quite often recently kind of misty and grey, and then sometimes, not always, sunshine, like beautiful kind of autumnal sunshine comes through, and lots of spider webs all around. There was a huge spider web outside our front door yesterday or the day before, and it was almost as if it had been put there for Halloween. It was like, okay, I don't need to decorate this huge web that actually I think a postman must have walked through at some point. But just this kind of like being in the in between, these kind of portals of webs and mistiness, and being with that actually feels quite comforting to me at the moment. So yes, I think so. Basically, I think what we'll do is up to you whether you want to share your voice or on the chat. Oh, hang on, I think Louise is here. 1 second, I'll let her in. Yeah, up to you if you want to share by your voice or on the chat, just where you're at now. Hi, Louise. Lovely to see you. Oh, and hello, little baby. Um, yeah, where you're at, how you're feeling at this point in autumn, and what you plan to spend your time on this morning.